Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. The People's Court, weekday mornings at 10 on News Channel 6. Jenny, Tuesdays at 12:30 on News Channel 6. Entertainment Tonight, weeknights at 7:30 on News Channel 6. The Means Report, Mondays at 12:30 on News Channel 6. Get clear, accurate stories that don't waste your time at WJBF.com.
Now on News Channel 6 at 5, Augusta topping an impressive list.
Why the new numbers show good things when it comes to the economy here at home. Your News at 5 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us as coverage you can count on begins with Columbia County leaders announcing today that they're going to partner with Georgia Power and Augusta's economy, earning national recognition.
After being named LinkedIn's top city on the rise, local leaders say the next step is making sure that growth translates into opportunities for people across the CSRA. Jartavius Edmond has more.
LinkedIn says Augusta is now the nation's top city on the rise for jobs and new talent. But local leaders say this recognition is really the results of years in investment in industries like cybersecurity, healthcare, and higher education. Economic leaders say most of the jobs they bring are expected to be filled by people who already live here.
A lot of times the data we're answering are what are the current people working in our industry or our job descriptions or our job classification codes, because they're looking for people here. As a general rule, they're going to bring 5, maybe 10% of their workforce in, but 90% of the jobs that the companies we're talking to would be hired by locals that already live in this 7-county region.
Keeping that workforce here also means giving students a reason to stay after college. The Georgia Cyber Center says as the region continues to attract employers, more graduates are finding careers close to home.
Well, as you look at the growth that's at Fort Gordon, which has, again, been unprecedented over the last 10 years, and now the growth out at Savannah Riverside, we're also hiring some of our graduates. And as industry expands with data centers that are interested in moving here, there's just a big boom in technology. Therefore, we're attracting more students, better students, and they're staying here for their jobs after they graduate.
While Augusta is gaining national attention for its growth, local leaders say the focus now is making sure the city can keep that momentum going by attracting new businesses, supporting the local workforce, and creating new opportunities for the people who already call the CSRA home. In Augusta, Jartavius Edmond, WJBF, News Channel 6.
A new Georgia law means changes for elementary education. News Channel 6's Ryan Lynch joins us live now with a look at what's ahead for schools. Ryan?
This is all thanks to the Georgia Early Literacy Act, which was signed by Governor Brian Kemp this year. Or to a sports coach for teachers. Literacy coaches have specialized knowledge to support teachers in several ways. Some Richmond County schools have already started the process to get their literacy coaches.
The two principals that are on our advisory, Mr. Lewis from Lamar Millage and Shatina Rolak from Bel Air, when we last talked, they were actively interviewing for those literacy coaches. And of course, like I mentioned, if you can find one this school year that you're comfortable with, you can hire them. The money's there. And if you need to wait a little bit longer, they can do that as well.
And these literacy coaches will help with grades kindergarten through 3rd grade to help improve reading skills. Live in Augusta, Ryan Lynch, WJBF, News Channel 6.
A special day for McDuffie County students. Dispatch holding their inaugural school supply giveaway. Book bags filled with essential items were handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. They also served refreshments.
A lot of poverty that is still going on as far as living conditions and different incomes. Nowadays, you need about 3 different incomes to make ends meet. So we're just trying to do our part to try to help out with the kids.
You want to do? What do you like about going to school?
Draw and play with my friends.
They gave away 75 book bags today and plan to double that amount next year.
It is time now for our first check of the weather.
Here's our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, it's a nice dry day so far, at least. We do have some cloud cover, as you can see here on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam right outside the station. So mostly cloudy conditions. You can see that here on satellite and radar. And then we do have some rain just to the north of us. So we're tracking a cold front that'll be moving in over the next couple of days, increasing our rain chances. And temperatures will actually be decreasing a little bit. So it's still a hot day. We're sitting anywhere from around 90 to 95 degrees. We'll get a little bit of heat relief with more cloud cover over the next couple of days, but it will stay humid. So we're up to 93 in Lincolnton, 91 in Augusta, with dew points still in the 70s for the most part. It's still feeling like the upper 90s to lower 100s. 103 is your current heat index in Evans. Winds are coming out of the southwest, breezy today, 13 miles per hour in Augusta, 10 in Aiken, winds gusting up to around 15 to 20. And you can see for the rest of our evening, staying in the 90s through 7 p.m. We'll see a few showers later on tonight, primarily north of I-20. But as we look ahead here, you can see those rain chances will increase to 60% on Friday, 50% on Saturday. And I'll time that out in your Futurecast coming up. But back to you.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Georgia's Senate race heating up now.
After more than a year of construction, Bridge Builder Communities is nearly ready for its first 5 residents. Kim Vickers has the latest.
It's hard to believe that over the course of a year and a half, Bridge Builder Communities went from this to this, and now this. It's a tiny homes community for young adults between 18 and 24 years old who are aging out of the foster care system. 25 homes in clusters of 5 are nearly complete. They have things like furniture, bedding and towels, and dishes for the first residents. There is still some work to be done before the organization's ribbon cutting ceremony in October.
So we have landscaping going in right now. They're working on the tree plans. The community building is probably about 90% complete. They'll start painting here in the next few weeks.
With construction wrapping up soon, the nonprofit has opened applications for the first 5 residents.
We sent the intake form out throughout the state of Georgia, so we're already interviewing probably about 30 young adults right now, screening those individuals.
They will take on 5 new residents about every 30 days as they work to put the programs in place and work out any issues. Drumgoole is also looking to hire staff to run the community, including a case manager and a development coordinator to work on grants.
And we're also looking for a operations manager, someone to kind of be my right-hand person to help me to continue to manage this whole facility and manage our programming.
After decades of dreaming and years of planning and work, Drumgoole is thrilled that he's so close to making it happen.
It'll hit me when I see a young adult walking around campus here and they actually say, hey, I feel better now. I feel safe now. That's when it'll really hit me. You'll probably see a grown man 6 foot tall laying on the sidewalk out there crying.
To find out how to apply for an open position or to be a resident or just how you can help, head on over to WJBF.com. In Augusta, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
A landmark at North Augusta's Living History Park could soon get a second life. City leaders approving a request to redirect grant money to restore the park's water wheel. They had to remove it because of deterioration and storm damage.
Really, it was devastating for the park. We lost many trees. We had the colonial barn up here, had huge holes in it from trees on top. And we used to have a building right here, open shed, and it was completely flat. And based on the amount of insurance money we got, we didn't have enough to replace everything.
A local company has already volunteered to help install a new or refurbished water wheel once the funding is approved. Park leaders say the restoration will make sure the site keeps offering educational experiences while preserving an important part of North Augusta's history. Coming up, a special election in South Carolina. An urban farm in Augusta.
What you can do to help it grow after the forecast.
Rain chances are on the rise with flash flooding possible. And then as we get to next week, rain chances are going down as the temperatures go back up. I'll have all the details when we return.
The CSRA's favorite news app is now even better with easier access to local news, weather, and live streaming video. Download the News Channel 6 mobile app.
Don't keep it inside, just let it out.
When my father was facing the cost of a full roof replacement, it just didn't make sense for him at his age. He turned to Roof Savers, and they gave him a solution that was affordable, trustworthy, and long-lasting. Renew at 17 helped restore flexibility to his shingles, protected them, locked in the granules, and extended the life of his roof by 17 years with one treatment. That peace of mind meant everything to him and to me.
For many homeowners, especially those on a fixed income, the thought of a new roof can be intimidating and in many cases completely unnecessary. That's why Roof Savers created a smarter alternative. Their patent-pending Renew at 17 technology is designed to extend the life of your existing roof by 17 years with just one application, helping protect checking, savings, and retirement accounts.
Here's how Roof Savers does it with a simple, proven three-step process. Step 1 is a roof tune-up, replacing missing shingles, repairing pop nails, and checking any pipe boots for leaks. Second, a professional soft wash, where we gently wash your roof to remove unsightly black streaks, algae, moss, and organic buildup, instantly improving curb appeal. Step 3 is the Renew It application. We apply our patent-pending Renew It 17 formula, adding 17 years of additional life to your roof with just one treatment.
Roof Savers preserved my father's roof, and they can help preserve yours too.
America's #1 choice for roof preservation is Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
Get the latest weather data in real time throughout the entire CSRA. Count on the Line Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest.
The Very Vera Show, Thursdays at 12:30 on News Channel 6. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday. It's a dry day, at least so far. We are dealing with some cloud cover, though, so this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over at the airport. A little bit breezy. Those winds are coming out of the south-southwest, just like they have been all week long, 13 miles per hour. We're at 91 degrees. It's feeling like 97, so another hot and humid day, and that's the case all across the southeast. We do have high pressure in control, so you can see a lot of 90s on this map. So there's the high pressure down in the Gulf. That is steering Bertha further inland to Texas. So that made a second landfall earlier today around the Texas and Louisiana border. Now we have a stalled frontal boundary just to the north of us, and you can see some rain along it. So that is going to get a little bit closer to the CSRA later on tonight. North of I-20 is where we have the best shot at seeing some late night showers that could linger into tomorrow morning. And then this front will stall out near the CSRA. That's going to bring scattered showers and storms Friday and Saturday. It won't be continuous non-stop rain, but we will have that scattered activity with a 60% chance Friday, 50 on Saturday. Rain chances go down to just 30% on Sunday. So Sunday will be your best day for outdoor plans. But once again, even though, of course, here we do have the mostly overcast skies and the chance of rain and storms throughout each hour tomorrow, it doesn't mean all of us will be seeing rain at the entire day. And you can see it's only our southeastern counties around Barnwell, Bamberg, Scranton, where we have that marginal risk of severe weather for damaging wind gusts. So overall, a very low chance that we see strong to severe storms. Our main concern for Friday will be the flash flooding. We are under a slight risk of excessive rainfall due to the possibility of some of these storms training and backbuilding. So some pockets of over 2 inches of rain possible, then down to a marginal risk of excessive rainfall for Saturday. So like I mentioned, it's only going to be a few pockets here and there where we could exceed 2 inches of rain. A lot of us will only be getting up to around a ½ an inch to maybe 1 inch. But here's our futurecast tonight at 7 p.m. The rain will be getting closer to the CSRA. I think our futurecast model is a little bit overdone with how much rain it's showing late tonight into our Friday morning, but nonetheless, prepare for some isolated showers here and there when you're headed out the door tomorrow, along with cloud cover. Then our best shot at seeing rain will be throughout the afternoon tomorrow. That front will lift a little bit more towards the north on Saturday, so rain chances are actually trending a little bit lower on Saturday now, but we'll still have this area of low pressure developing, so we still have that chance of rain, and that will linger into our Sunday afternoon as well until that front finally moves south. So here's a closer look tomorrow at 6 a.m. Like I mentioned, maybe a little bit overdone with the amount of rain it's showing, but once we get into the afternoon on Friday and into the early evening, we'll have a higher chance at seeing some of those heavier downpours and some weak storms. High temperatures will be heating up next week. We're going all the way up to 97 degrees on Tuesday, and that 10-day forecast is showing sunshine early next week with only a 10% chance of rain on Monday, nice and dry on Tuesday, then a typical summertime pattern to end next week.
All right, thanks so much, Jenna.
Golden Harvest's urban farm needs you to keep its garden growing. It needs help from the community for some of its everyday essentials, including supplies like mulch and soil and chicken feed. These all play a huge role in bringing healthy foods to the table for families all over the two-state.
Right now, what we really need is we need a lot of mulch and a lot of soil. That's like probably our biggest expense. We're really kind of calling out for like a generous like landscaping company or just business in general who could maybe support us for the next year with like monthly mulch and soil deliveries. That way, that keeps me more focused on the beds and growing food instead of being out sort of like weeding and pulling the things that the mulch would suppress.
Donations can be dropped at the master's table during regular hours. For more information about what supplies to donate, please go to WJBF.com.
Up next, a track and field star with an uplifting story.
How he is racing past his tough upbringing and bringing his brother with him. Next.
You are more than your culture.
Your most watched local news is getting a big plus.
WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch.
The CSRA's trusted news source, now on demand.
Live Viper 6 weather when it matters most.
Streamed at any time, anywhere.
Plus, it's totally free. No subscription required.
WJBF 6 Plus is ready when you are. Download it free today on your favorite streaming device.
Whether you're seen on the big screen or you're impacting the local community in a big way, Black excellence is all around us, and we want to celebrate you. Every week, we are highlighting Black independent artists, mainstream entertainers, and inspiring entrepreneurs. And all these stories are right at your fingertips. Visit WJBF.com and count on News Channel 6, where we celebrate Black excellence every day.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365, only on News Channel 6.
In case we haven't met, I'm attorney Chris Hudson. I represent people who have been hurt. It's what I do every day. I've seen accidents devastate families, but I can help. Injured? Call me, Chris Hudson. From here, for you.
A young track and field star is running straight to New York City this weekend in his run-up to the 2028 Olympics.
That's great news, but it was a bit of a rocky road at the start for him and his twin brother. Danny New reports.
In his young track and field career, 27-year-old sprinter Kenny Bednarek has won a lot of hardware, including 2 Olympic silver medals.
I don't know if you want to say your name.
Hi, I'm Mary Ann.
But he says none of that could have happened without the support of his mother, Mary Ann Bednarek.
I don't know what situation I would be in if, she didn't have the patience and love and care.
Mary Ann adopted Kenny and his twin brother Ian out of foster care when they were around 4 years old, joining 2 girls she had adopted a few years earlier. Mary Ann adopted the oldest, Mary Claire, while stationed in Japan, as she was working as a midwife with the Air Force.
I didn't care what color my kids were. It didn't matter to me. I just wanted to be a mother.
Kenny says he does not remember much about that time and that he didn't really feel in control of his life until he found sports. Mary Ann says by the time he got to 9th grade,
And the coach in the 9th grade said, your son is special. And I said, I know he is. He's my son. And he said, no, you don't understand.
well, soon Kenny was setting records in both high school and college, with Mary Ann cheering him along. And not before long, he turned pro and was competing in the Olympics. In 2020's Tokyo Olympics, Mary Ann understandably could not attend. But when 2024's Paris Olympics rolled around,
What frequency of sound did you reach when he was running?
As loud as I could go. I screamed.
Anytime my mom's in the stadium, I can hear her somehow.
these days, Kenny is now gearing up for the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships this weekend, with the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles on the horizon.
I think I might be more excited than you because it's in my back. It's here, so I can
You're
bring
right.
I can bring everybody.
Woohoo!
And
That might all be part of the strategy, since Kenny says he always feels a charge to run faster when his mother is in the stands.
I'm so happy that I have you guys, and I thank God every single night.
By the way, that home Mary Ann was sitting in, Kenny bought her that house in 2023. He said it meant a lot to him to be able to do that for his mom and say to her, quote, "Here you go, I'll take care of you." In New York, for ABC News, I'm Danny Neal.
Well, that does it for us for this half hour. There's more coverage you can count on at 5:30.
Including the latest on the conflict in Iran. We'll have details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Injured in a trucking accident, we became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. The future of your health.
Say goodbye to the tub you never use, and hello to a beautiful walk-in shower. Tub-to-shower conversions from Tub Doctor give your bathroom more space, more function, and a clean, modern look. And every job is handled by our licensed local crew, not an out-of-town chain. From design to demo to final polish, we do it all. Tub Doctor of Augusta, family-owned, built on trust. Call today or visit tubdoctorofaugusta.com to get started.
News Channel 6 and United Way of the CSRA teamed up to Stuff the Bus, collecting much-needed school supplies for local students. Thank you for giving your best this school year. We couldn't do it without your support.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
For years, WJBF News Channel 6 and our partners have championed local families through our Children First campaign. Together, our mission has been to strengthen our community by uplifting children and their families across the CSRA. Count on News Channel 6 as we make a difference in the lives of local children. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/childrenfirst. WJBF News Channel 6's Children First is sponsored by Bridgestone. Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
WJBF 6 Plus. Download it free today. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 5:30.
Well, good evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers. Thank you so much for joining us. It's time now for a look at your headlines at the bottom of the hour. News out of Columbia County today. Leaders announcing today the county will partner with Georgia Power and Google on a data center project. Columbia County Commission Chair Doug Duncan and County Manager Scott Johnson went to Washington, D.C. today to talk with President Donald Trump about the project. We are working to get more information about the project and what it all means for people who live in Columbia County. We'll have more on the story at 6. Also, a new Georgia law means changes for elementary education. The Georgia Early Literacy Act will put literacy coaches in every elementary school in the state, and how this could help your child this school year. And a special day for McDuffie County students. Dispatch holding their inaugural school supply giveaway. Book bags filled with essential items were handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. Refreshments were also served. We'll have more on these headlines later, but first, the U.S. and Iran trading strikes again. And it's time now for a first check of your forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna, I keep saying this, it's just so hot. It's so hot out there.
It really is, Kim, but luckily it's just near average for this time of the year. We're not dealing with a significant heat wave. This is just plain old typical July for us. And we do have some cloud cover. That's keeping things a little bit cooler than it was a couple days ago. So this is our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing the clouds in Aiken. And here's that cloud cover on satellite and radar. No rain for us in the CSRA just yet. I am tracking a batch of showers impacting Greenville up towards Asheville. That's all along a cold front that'll be moving into the CSRA within the next couple of days. But we're in the 90s across the board, 93 in Barnwell, Augusta at 91 degrees, 90 in Aiken, 92 in Saluda. Crawfordville is in the upper 80s. Dew points are in the upper 60s to low 70s, so of course it's feeling humid. The heat index is up to 97 in Augusta and Aiken, so at least we're below the 100-degree mark. Winds are out of the southwest, 13 miles per hour in Augusta, 11 in Aiken. And for the rest of your Thursday evening, we're going to stay in the 90s through 7 p.m., dry through 9 p.m., and then we could see some late-night rain rolling in. And then looking ahead here, you can see rain chances are up to 60% for our Friday, 50% for Saturday, and I'll time that out on your Futurecast coming up. But back to you, Kim.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, the FDA is investigating a new...
I've been involved in 2 accidents where the Barnes Law Office has represented me. The staff is professional and they care about your well-being, and they work hard to get you the highest settlement possible. So if you're ever in an accident and you want to get paid, pick up the phone and call the Barnes Law Office.
I'm attorney Latasha Barnes of the Barnes Law Office. If you have been involved in a car or trucking accident, please do not hesitate to call us. We are the women who win.
It's bow time. Your most watched local news is getting a big plus. WJBF 6 Plus, now on demand. Whether you have Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, or Samsung TV Plus, our new streaming app is easy to download for your television. Plus, it's totally free with no subscription required. WJBF 6 Plus, built for the way you watch. WJBF 6 Plus is brought to you by the Mike Costello Law Firm. Do yourself a favor. Call the Mike Costello Law Firm.
Hi, I'm Richard Lawson, and we're celebrating Black excellence.
Celebrating Black Excellence 365, only on News Channel 6. Judy Justice, weekday afternoons at 3 on News Channel 6.
Time and temperature brought to you by Peachtree Pest Control, protecting what matters most.
Welcome back to What's Trending. We're going to take a look at Netflix's most watched shows. You may even recognize a few. These are all from last September to last May. The final season of Stranger Things came in first with 33 million viewers, no surprise there. That was followed by Netflix's His and Hers and Sean Combs' The Reckoning. Paramount's Dutton Ranch landed in the top 10, even though only 3 episodes ran during the fall to spring season. The top network TV shows are CBS's Marshalls and Tracker, followed by High Potential on ABC. I don't know that I've seen Yellowstone, so I think that's Dutton Ranch is a spinoff of that. I've seen a little bit of that, and I do love Tracker. I'm behind. I need to play catch up because I love Justin Hartley. He's a fantastic actor, and I really, really like that show, so I'm going to check that out. All right, well, the push to get more men to pursue a career long dominated by women. There's a growing demand for nurses across the country, and men are missing out. But some nursing schools are trying to change that. Here's ABC's Hannah Batah.
You feel that, Earl?
Feel what?
That's a no. All right, now just apply the dermaplane.
On shows like The Pit and St. Dennis Medical, male nurses are front and center.
You know, I actually have a few scars, and they're kind of cool. Shows you went through something and came out the other side.
Off-screen, they're still rare, just 1 in 8.
The stigma is the men don't necessarily have the caring role or the caring function, and that's for women.
Nurse Chris Jones says patients often assume he's the doctor.
I feel like I have to clarify that at least once or twice a week after I introduce myself with my title.
Professor Curry Bordelon is working to change all of this at the University of Alabama at Birmingham, where nearly 1 in 6 nursing students is now male, outpacing the national average. The school features male students in its marketing and sends nurses into high schools to recruit.
It's more and more representation within the academic setting, and when they see these faculty members in outreach programs, it allows them to say, if you choose this career, you will be very fulfilled in this career.
And the timing couldn't be better. Nearly 200,000 nursing jobs are expected to open up every year for the next decade. The paycheck doesn't hurt either. The median salary for registered nurses now tops $90,000 a year.
With nurses, obviously, job security's there, and we can go to bed knowing we can pick up the next day to take really good care of patients. So it's reassuring, honestly.
And experts say more men in scrubs could mean better care, especially for male patients who are less likely to seek it out.
Our patients want to have providers that look like them, whether it be age, race, gender, and when they do, they tend to open up more.
Bordelon's message to men still on the fence?
Now more than ever, men are needed within nursing.
Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
You know, there's such a nursing shortage right now, especially after the pandemic, that it's so important. So if it's something you've ever thought about doing, definitely maybe go for it. Well, a Navy veteran celebrated his 105th birthday in upstate New York by jumping out of a plane. Wow, Spurgeon Butch Carlson completed the tandem skydive jump yesterday afternoon as part of his birthday celebration with his friends and family. Many gathered to watch him make the bucket list jump, although according to the Guinness World Records, the oldest person to ever skydive was 136 and 106 years, 327 days old. I don't math, guys. But that, wow, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm of the very strong opinion that if the plane isn't going down, I'm staying on it. So I don't understand people who jump out of them. But hey, if that's what he wanted to do for his birthday, go for it. Well, don't go away. Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Petracci is up next with a look at your forecast.
Online deal days are back at Kroger. Right now, you can get unlimited free delivery on all your favorites. Plus, you can save even more with $30 off your first online order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Transform your bath.
The CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community.
Nominate someone today at WJBF.com. Sponsored by the Barnes Law Office.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your groceries. We start with the freshest items, and our trucks keep your food cool right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Follow News Channel 6 on Instagram.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's a cloudy view on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam up at Soap Creek Marina. No rain, but there are some showers just to the north of our viewing area. It's a hot day, but not as hot as it could be. We're sitting at 91 degrees. It's feeling like 97. Anytime we have a heat index below 100, that's pretty nice for July, so we'll take that all day long. Winds are coming out of the southwest, a little breezy today. We have high pressure down in the Gulf. That's keeping the heat across the southeast. Lots of 90s on our map, but 70s up in North Carolina where we have some rainfall along this cold front. That's what's going to be moving in over the next couple of days, increasing our rain chances. But there's the high pressure in the Gulf. That's steering Tropical Storm Bertha further inland. So soon that will no longer be a tropical storm, and things are looking quiet in the tropics after that. But our main focus is on this stationary front. This will be in the area Friday and Saturday, bringing some scattered showers and storms. There will be some pockets of heavier rain here and there, leading to the threat of flash flooding. It won't be an all-day washout, though. Rain chances at 60% Friday, 50 on Saturday. The best day to spend some time outside will be Sunday, as rain chances go down to 30%. So don't let these icons intimidate you. Once again, it's not going to be raining for all of us all day long. There's just a high chance of it being very cloudy with those on and off showers and storms. It's also going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. Again, high temperatures topping off at around 90 degrees, but it will still overall be pretty hot and humid. And anytime we have those conditions, we do have the threat of some storms. And there's actually a threat of severe weather for some of our southeastern counties for tomorrow for the threat of damaging wind gusts. But most of us will only see weak thunderstorms. A lot of this will just be rain, but that rain could lead to flash flooding. Notice the slight risk of excessive rainfall tomorrow. Then we'll have a marginal risk for our Saturday, so a slightly lower threat. So not everyone will be dealing with the flooding. It'll be isolated pockets of around 2 to 4 inches, while other places stay under an inch. So So here's our future cast tonight, 7 p.m. Rain is to the north of us, still around Greenwood. Then late tonight, around 10, 11 o'clock, rain will start to move into the CSRA, lingering into tomorrow morning. As that front is situated across the area, we will see those scattered showers and storms. So Friday, a dry start to our Saturday, but then more activity as this area of low pressure develops during the afternoon and evening. But once again, that rain chance will be slightly higher on Friday, and then once the front moves down towards the south on Sunday, rain chances will be much more limited. But here's a closer look tomorrow at 6 a.m. Some rain around, not a complete washout. So like I mentioned, very scattered activity, some pockets of heavy rain where the storms train and backbuild. There's a look at Friday at 8 p.m. So just have some indoor backup plans and also prepare for some more hot temperatures next week. We're going to be up to 97 after being a little bit cooler tomorrow at only 90 degrees. So here's our 10-day forecast, mostly sunny and also mostly dry next Monday and Tuesday. Then a typical summertime pattern to end next week, around the 30% chance of rain with, you guessed it, Kim, hot temperatures.
Hot
It's
temperatures.
just sticking around.
Man, it feels like in the hundreds. It's too much. All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Well, this Minnesota grandma loves happy hour so much, she helped change the law to keep doing it. We'll have that story coming up.
For 50 years.
It's Chloe's last ride on 3 wheels before her first big kid bike. And it's Tiffany's first day as Director of Retail Operations. It's the last dance before Taylor heads off to college. And Tiara's first day of culinary training at Helms College. When you donate items to Goodwill, you help provide education, skills training, and career services for people seeking to realize their potential. And the things you loved get to start a new life too. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
Come experience science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine at Dreams, Imagination, and Gift Development Program's 10th Annual Dig STEM Festival. This family-friendly celebration features more than 20 exciting hands-on exhibits, including drones, robotics, virtual reality, and more. This year, the festival also includes a back-to-school drive supporting local students and families. Join us Saturday, August 8th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in downtown Wilson, South Carolina. We can't wait to see you. And remember, rural communities dig STEM, and that big things do happen in small places.
Best wings, Sunsweet Chicken. We do catering. China, next to Kroger, Evans.
Sherry Osborne, Certified Painters. Call us, we'll paint happy for you.
Visit the Augusta Jewish Museum. History awaits.
Tub Doctor. From chip sinks to safety bars, my grandpa can fix it all.
For all your home improvement needs, call Chuck's Painting and Home Maintenance, veteran-owned, operated, and trusted.
Super Saver coupons online, anywhere, anytime. Just show your phone.
The winner isn't the fastest, the strongest, or even the toughest. It's the one who refuses to lose. Big hitter like him. Big hitter like him. He's the greatest. CW. Man, does it feel good. Big hitter like him.
You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Well, check this out. A Minnesota grandma of 5, Anita LeBrun, moved to an assisted living facility last year. She has a family tradition of hosting happy hours, but found out that it was illegal to serve drinks at the facility because they didn't have a license. So she went on a mission to change the law. A new law went into effect earlier this month. It allows nursing homes and assisted living facilities in Minnesota to serve alcohol for special events as long as the state is notified beforehand. Cheers to Grandma Anita, since, you know, it is after 5 after all. So, I mean, if you don't like the way something is, then you do something about it. And she did. And, you know, I mean, everybody loves a good happy hour. All right, well, that does it for us for this half hour, but we'll have more coverage you can count on at 6, including literacy coaches will now be in grades K through 3 and how this can help your child this school year. Stay with us.
The Live Viper 6 Neighborhood Network, powered by Tempest, is sponsored by Coleman Services. One name, 2 trades, no worries.